Hello! Welcome back. I wasn't able to stream last weekend, which is unfortunate, but hopefully it's gonna be the last time in a while that I actually have to. Actually, I might have another time where I can't stream, but I think I might do something else during that time. It feels wrong to just sort of leave it, with nothing. So, the question is, what did I want to do again? And
what is it?
I'm pretty sure I'm probably overloaded with stuff. Case in point, all this crap.
Can't wait to see the courtyard again.
Question is, do I run back or do I find some sort of chest to put it in? Because Skyrim's less ideal with the safe storage than, say, New Vegas is.
There's nothing beyond the ball, except wild wolves.
At some point, you get to take the one of these houses, but I actually let me take a second and look up what that takes. Ah, you have to do 2 side quests before you get that one. Okay, so I'm going to try and figure out where I can get some safe storage. Because there's a lot of stuff here. I'd rather not lose it or sell it. But I suppose I could always just toss it on the ground somewhere, but I don't think that's safe either.
Or in a cave. Anyway, just like this.
Okay, let me just look real quick here. I'm at the all East Empire Company strong boxes are safe. Alright, let's go find one. And then let's go try and do the stuff to get that served cold quest. And get the Severin Manor. Because I really, really want that. Feels weird to just, shove stuff into a lockbox randomly. But hey. Is what it is. Because it's too much of a hassle, especially since I live in literally the opposite end of the map. And not in a city either, to cart all this back. But you know what? Maybe I should just go back or figure out some way to... Because it's going to be a pain either way. Oh, what's this? Cold Cinder Cave. I'd never seen this before. Oh, this is cool. I realize I can't loot anything because I'm way too over encumbered, but this is cool. Oh, this is really cool. It's a cave with some niches. This is one of the coolest caves in Skyrim. Hold on, I'm gonna this even get marked on your map? Oh, there's a path down here as well. Why is this not marked? What? This is the coolest, most unique cave I think I've seen in Skyrim, and it's not even marked on the map? What? That just doesn't make any sense. I'm gonna be over encumbered. I'll just put on a charm necklace.
Who's there?
Got one. Yep. I'm so used to New Vegas. I've been playing some New Vegas, and I'm so used to those controls. Like, I was about to just right click to drop that. Grab some heartstones, because at this point I'm over encumbered anyway. Can't remember what you need heartstones for. I remember they had like very niche uses.
I'm okay with the dark, but I've spent more than my share of time in caves already.
Silence. I get a lot of heartstones in here. I'll grab some and then... Because I figure I'm probably going to have to find an East Empire strongbox anyway. Or just head back. I mean, I can afford the trip back. It's just a question of time. Let's explore this cave a little bit more, and then, you know what, I'll head back to Falkreath, or at least Pearl Oyster, cool. At least, like, drop things off somewhere like, Whiterun, maybe? That's gonna be quicker, not having to run between, yeah. I'll just drop them off at Breeze Home. I just have to remember that they're there. That had some serious drop.
Where'd you come
Level flames. Burn. So Netch Jelly is actually really useful. In fact, it would save me from... Oh, hey, Sparky! I watched a video, you know, actually completely unrelated to the problem I had in the last video where I fell a lot, fell quite the distance, lived, but not the kind of thing I want to repeat. But Turns out if you eat a netch jelly right before you're about to hit the ground, you'll get paralyzed, and you won't take any fall damage. It has other applications too, but I'm primarily just gonna have some in my back pocket just in case. I don't think that's an exploit, because I mean technically, if you were not paralyzed, but if you were limp, you would be able to take less fall damage. That's actually less impact damage. That's true. That people who are like limp or sleeping or unconscious take less impact damage because their body just like squeeze. Oh, this is the way you get out of the jail in Solstheim. Shame that they made it the coolest cave that I think I've ever seen in this game. Like, how come this is so cool? Like, guys, is this not, like, the coolest sort of cave design you've seen in a long time? Because I think it is. Especially considering Skyrim's caves tend to look exactly the same all the time. It's not even marked on the map, it's just this, you know, I stumbled onto this just hole in the ground, basically. I was like, oh, what's that? I bet you 90% of people who have played Skyrim don't even know that exists. Because how often do you commit... There's no one to commit crimes to on Solstheim. You would have to literally, like, steal or shank people in town. That's it. You know, in normal Skyrim, you have, like... You'd have, like, a village here, town here, hold here, you know, plenty of people to shank and steal from. But over here, nah. Just this one little town. Oh, hi, Merlin. But you got to admit, does it look nicer than the outside? Like, how about that one? Does it look nicer than this? Oh, hey, look, trolls killing someone. Well, you have fun with that. Help? What's help? He seems like he could handle 2 frost trolls. That seems reasonable. And if he can't, I never saw it. Hey, Kellen, quit, stop, no, it is not sleep time, take me back!
Can't say I'd mind heading out. Get yourself settled then.
250 gold. I think it's 500 gold round trip. But, like, I mean, how much gold do I have? Literally pittance. Actually, why am I going into the city? I can just swim over there. Yes. No cold damage whatsoever. I don't know what this ice is. It's purely cosmetic. Don't mind me just swimming through icy waters in heavy armor. Stable guy.
Need a ride? Where do you want to go? Climb and back, and we'll be off.
Yeah, I'm just gonna drop these at Bree's home.
You ever met one of them cats? I hear there's whole countries full of them down south.
This is so much more colorful than Souls Time. I mean, duh. But, man, it's like the rods and... Which one is it that's responsible for color? I think it's the rods. Or is it the cones? I can't remember. Whichever one it is, it's that... It's like, oh, yep. It's like, hey guys! We're not on break anymore. I don't want to do too much just cramming. Oh, great. You're here.
Yes. Alright, let's see what you have.
I don't want to cram too much stuff into here. It's still, you know, feasible to hold stuff here. Because, like, there is a smelter and other stuff, but,
Can't wait to see the courtyard again.
if I'm going to try and consolidate stuff back to Falkreath, that house, that's... Well, what I would do is I would get a horse, summon Arvak, which is probably one thing I should do eventually.
Be careful.
What did I do? Lydia. Silence. Shush. Why are you... You guys trying to see who's going to block my way down? Is this a competition? And that there. There. There's plenty more to do with this, but I think for now that's good. Although I am carrying a ton of ingredients. Yeah.
Honored to see you again, Thane.
So that kind of sucks. You know what? I'll store them in here as well. It's just going to be like a giant piece of garbage that I have to, like, remember. Like, oh, I have a bunch of stuff here. But, it could be worse. One thing I have to remember, though, is not to lose the net jelly. That's too valuable. In the event I'm an idiot again, which is likely. Alright, do I have the alchemy but not enchanting? Because I think I have the children's room, because I might get children someday. Who knows, maybe not. grab some things. I'm pretty sure these are for disenchanting. And if they're not, like if I already have the things, I'll just sell them to Patreon or something. Well, looks like I'm selling stuff.
I had you figured for a mage. I think you'll appreciate this.
See, what do I / don't I have? Because of course there are things I should level, want to level. Yeah, you know what? Let's take a look. Okay, oak flesh, stone flesh, we're good. Iron flesh, don't need anything alteration-wise, I think. Illusion, there's a couple of things he has, like probably fury and other stuff. Definitely use more destruction spells. I have a lot of conjuration spells. Resto, yeah, we're good there. So let's grab some illusion and destruction spells.
So, you wish to master the arcane arts?
Maybe some soul gems while we're here. Up.
So, you wish to master the arcane arts?
Yes, I wish to. I wish to not click out of your inventory. See a calm. I don't think we have. I don't think we have flame attributes either, but yeah. Fire rune, fire bolt, frost rune, fury, ice spike. You're probably gonna use that. Oh well. There we go. So we have master robes of illusion. In fact, I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to collect master robes of stuff. Although we do have the archmage's robes. So, yeah, those are kind of useless. Although, not technically. It is still better. For specific. Which is what I would be using them for. So. We have 8. Correct? Yes. Can't wait to get 10. I wonder if we'll be playing this long enough to get like 69 or something. Ah, we have a bunch of these actually.
There's a tranquil. So, you wish
More
to
soul
master
gems.
the arcane arts? Farewell.
Okay, so here's the play.
I'm the commander of the guard here in White.
Thank you, Commander Caius. Very cool. I definitely should do the Gildergreen quest as well.
Divine smile on you, friend.
Because that's like the pinnacle of I made the world a better place in Skyrim. I wish there were more things like that where when you do the quest, something interesting happens. Like, the city looks nicer or something like that.
Everything all right?
So the question is, back to Solstheim. Yeah, I think I should. Because I want to do those 2 quests. Although I do have to be careful. I think I'm only going to fight the one general at range. Because outside of range, he's really dangerous. Oh, I made my alchemy skill go down. Huh, interesting. Should probably do it for enchanting as well, since those 2 go together, but not necessary because I think I have some spare really good ones. In fact, I probably have them on me. Potions. I have one of them. Again, what am I doing? I can just swim. Alright. Time to be a little bit more careful about fall damage again. We don't want a repeat of the incident that happened before. Come on, let me up here. Come on. Thank you. Alright, so priorities. We need to get the,
Yes? The maiden doesn't move until I load up. We'll get underway.
So it's 500 round trip, which isn't too bad considering I make that when I sneeze. But, it is quite the expense compared to other expenses. The question is, do I go diving into Nordic ruins first? Yeah, I feel like that.
I'd be on. Absolutely. No severance.
Oh, what a coincidence. 500 gold is the price for an East Empire pendant. Sweet. Yeah, let's do this one first. Get that ancient Nordic pickaxe. Because I think I learned my lesson. What was the one place I went into that had Stalrim? Although it's not like I'm going to use Stalrim for anything, but you know me.
Precious,
Who in
last
the
time
blazes are you? Why should I tell you? I don't even know who you are.
the rest of my days as a widow.
Maybe. But mark my words. It's not a secret. The East... It killed my great-grandfather. Replaced him off with a worthless and tainted Gratian Kyrelius. He spent his entire... The East Empire Company called it... My wife and I were cleaning out our... I found an unsent letter. It describes a discovery that was made in the mine by some of the diggers. The East Empire Company must have felt it was of great value. It is. Well, I assume it is. I'm telling you. Look, my wife nags that I'm too old to go traipsing around these mines chasing my story. Time's my age.
Based on your voice actor and those wrinkles, I think the developers made their point.
I want to know what happened to Gratian. What the East... Gratian kept a journal of notes about it. Here's everything I have. Letter, the key. Please, do this. The damn fool doesn't even deserve to have it. I'll bet he stole it from the skull in the first place. Oh, very well. Here. Tell him I hope he drops the thing on his foot. Be careful down there. Mine can be treacherous.
Yeah, no kidding. Although, who knows? I might survive that. I don't think that's any further than the fall at Telmithrin. Although, let's not test that theory. These supposed to be spent ebony veins, I think.
Who's there?
Great.
That'll teach you.
I was playing some Skyrim, not this, a little bit earlier.
Who's there?
Back when I was house sitting. But that was actually partially to test whether it was feasible at all for a mage version of this playthrough. But I don't know about that.
Who's there? I knew I heard something.
You know what? I'm not gonna loot the frostbite venom. It's worth. It's pointless. If they have like gold or garnets on them, then yeah, diamonds or such. But anything else, nah. I think stallroom weapons can technically do more damage if you enchant them with the right stuff, but I wouldn't usually enchant my weapons with anything that's particularly damaging anyway. Although, it's not entirely out of the question, because chaos damage is just so good, but the problem with enchanting stuff with damaging enchantments is that in order for them to be useful, you usually have to make it so they have very low charges, or proportionately low charges. I'm not going to grab the ebony stuff. I've learned my lesson. I've got too much stuff to do. Although I will grab that. That is too good to not grab. I wonder, would the, Did I just jump over that? Well, you certainly haven't had any luck. Can you wait here for a
What
second?
did you need?
Why did I whisper?
Sorry, I'm not that easy to get rid of. You wanna run it?
Yeah. I'm running ahead because I want to I want to stab these guys without you, like, your sneak detection ruining it. Shush. Okay, he's dead. I mean, they're all dead, but that one's actually, like, not moving. And the bows, too. I think I'm going to grab the bows, because they weigh a decent amount, but they are so... You know, they're worth so much. That and the maces, but, like, those weigh too much. Like, how much does a bow weigh? Ebony bow. 16. And I can always drop them. Nice try. You see, these weigh a bunch, but they're not worth anything, practically. Could you imagine if this was real life and they all woke up and then you had to sneeze? Oh, that would be bad. That would be terrible. Oh, well, stabbing time. Okay, so it actually does decent damage now. Oh, and where's my manners? You kind of need that. Yeah, the bows are worth so much more. In fact, I think from now on I'm only going to grab the bows or any Daedric stuff. That's kind of cool. They have them set up sort of with the... I bet some poor Bethesda intern, or employee, or whatever, coder, spent so long trying to code this into this position. This seems like the most difficult way to do it. And I bet, like God help him if he had to do it in the normal, like, Skyrim editor of, like, moving these things around. Like, it would take hours. Yeah, they would have had to have done it a different way. Yeah. Stall room time. It's unfortunate the Starum armor looks so stupid. Because it is, you know, really cool. But it just looks so dumb.
Yes? What did you need?
How would an ancient Nord tomb that's been sealed since have spawn ash in it. So spawn ash would be... I mean, I suppose you could ask a similar question of, like, how on earth is there fresh produce in these things, but, like, I would think spawn ash is a relatively recent thing. Guess I'm using Falmer arrows for some reason. Why not, you know? I love having a ridiculous sneak skill. Man's literally sitting here like, it must have been my imagination. Meanwhile, getting repeatedly domed with arrows. Oh my god, I'm right here. It's so funny. It's actually the funniest thing. There's Stalrim back there, I remember that. Actually, why am I doing that? Let's, I wonder if this works. It do. Anyway. Got him. That's actually starting to do damage now. Oh, heal other. Oops. So let's loot the other guy and then head over to that Bloodskull Barrow, because that's where we get more Stalrim. I wish there were more uses for it, but I think I might make like a... Hey, Serrata! I have more heavy I have more heavy stuff.
Yes? What did you need?
Take a wild guess.
Better not be all the things you just can't be bothered with.
Bingo.
Can't wait to see the courtyard.
Oh yeah, eventually we should do that one DLC. Not even quest, we've just like put that on hold for eternity. Actually, what am I doing? There's a way easier way to do this. Oh, it just never went away, because... Interesting. What's my speech skill at, by the way? That's usually... That and lockpicking skill are how you can tell how long you've been playing. 86. Jeez. Eventually, once I'm like wiping my butt with perk points, I will put perk points into that. Hell, I'm not even gonna do it before I put perk points into lark picking, that's for sure. Let's see, is there anything... It's annoying that I haven't found very much in terms of things I can disenchant. Finally. Yay, made it. In the event that's going to be annoying. Because it is possible that's going to actually hurt. They seem to have set it up for that to be like a giant fireball trap where you're protected from it, and there's literally a bow and arrow on the ground for you to remove it. That seems to me like it would be a pretty nasty one, although it was just a petty soul gem, so I don't know. Well, hello everyone. I'm going to stop grabbing any potions that aren't ultimate or otherwise unobtainable or interesting or otherwise exceptionally valuable. Like paralysis. You know, if it's above 100, 150, then maybe. Like that. That's a clear, grab it. Why wouldn't you grab it? Alright, I already know this puzzle. How do you... There's no way out through here, but is it... Yeah, there's usually a chest. They always shove chests in back corners like this. Because that I can just sell to the blacksmith. Because I know I already have resist shock. But why am I doing it that way? This strikes me as just excessive. Like, if they make it here, what makes you think the exact same trap with the exact same timing, and I just proved myself wrong, but the exact same trap with the exact same timing is going to get them the next time? I say, as I get hit by all three. On the last one. Also, there's a dragon priest here, so I'm going to wait until what's-his-face shows up. Hello! And now we get to see the magic of this on dragon priests. Because now that I'm finally have necromage and everything like that, man, whole place is blue. Some kind of like channel lightning spell. Kind of cool, not gonna lie. I bet if I didn't have the full magic resistance gear, I'd be like... It would be bad. Although I will say, I do have the resist shock gear. So that's kind of nice. Because... Oh, yeah, I don't have... Huh. Yeah. I think next time I'm going to put Frost and Fire on this one. Or Frost and Shock. Something. I'm going to have to workshop that. There's literally 2 gold in it. Is that like supposed to be the end of dungeon quest? Or end of dungeon chest? 2 gold. Like seriously? 2 gold? That's funny. Like that is funny. Oh, great. More of this. Here we go. Why does Black Book Winds of Change ring a bell? Might be one of the important ones, actually. Hey! Did I soul trap you? I don't know what kind of soul it was, but I figure I probably have enough soul gems to capture any soul I want. I think that's... Yep. Plus, I had used the conjuration experience. Come here. Fine, I'll stand in your stupid puddle. Grab this stuff here. That's a lot of black soul gems. Alright. We already have whatever that skill book was for. I was curious what that did. It's a shame that has the coolest cover art of any book. You're laying me down too much. I don't care. I can give that to Serana. Scholar's Insight. Lover's Insight. That doesn't sound like Lover's Insight. do 10% more damage to people in the other. No. No. That would be nice, actually. Yeah, I'm going to go with this one. The Scholar's Insight's also kind of useful, but I'd rather have the thing that does no damage to companions, because then I can get more companions. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if I could get, like, I wouldn't be surprised if that makes no companions die, because you have to last hit them. So where'd Serana go? She could sense me planning to give her heavy stuff.
Yes? What did you need? If you think it'll help.
And what else is heavy?
Can't wait to see the courtyard again.
Also, Stalrim arrows. How do they compare? 20. Glass is 18. Ebony is 20. So they're basically ebony arrows. But they look cooler. I don't think they compare. Yeah, they're not comparable to Daedric arrows, though. And I'm certain not Dragonbone. Man, what is weighing me down so much? And yeah, probably that, and a bunch of other stuff, but got him. Too worth it. Serana, get over here. Carry this stuff. So what else is there to cook?
I was always taught to avoid these types of ruins. I think I see why now.
Well, I just gotta carry a bunch of stuff.
Oh, what is it? This better not be all the things you just can't be bothered with.
Oh, that looks cursed.
Can't wait to see the courtyard again.
It was two different voice lines coming together, but I think it was enough in both of them, so it would work even if he just got cut off with one. But
Nordic ruins. Even old. Who's there?
maybe. Man, I keep cutting him off at perfect times. I'm taking this. How about this? Oh. This is giving me a good chuckle. Dunmer outfit. What's it enchanted with? So I gotta stop into town, sell some stuff. There we go. Where's the other Reva guy? Alright, back to Raven Rock. And then we'll see if I can kill the one, do the one quest to kill those people and get that house. I think they see Serrano. He just got sent flying into the ocean. Did they all get sent flying into the ocean? Pretty much. Also, I've started slacking when it comes to muffling. Need more perk points.
Find my pick. So, you finally tracked down old Crack? Tell you what, since you went through all... I just wanted to remind that codger you can't just go around taking things from other people.
Tell that to your brother.
Now that you've delivered the message, I'm satisfied. Besides, that pickaxe hasn't done me any good in years. Maybe, blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs. Bring your weapons and armor to me. I'll fix it up right.
Let's see here. Got this from a pretty excited looking... Looks like that's it. Have to go.
Want to buy?
I'm beginning to like this.
Here you go. Welcome to Roden Rock, traveler. Could I interest you in any fine?
He grows every night.
I never did this? Huh. I thought I did. That's weird.
Our eyes once were blinded.
Oh, wow, I'm here. Another one? Sevens. I thought I already cleansed the Earthstone. Like, I thought that was... Huh. Weird. What does the Earthstone give anyway? Powers. That's useful.
More myself. Glover Mallory, the finest weapons and armor.
Honestly, I can ditch the normal pickaxe.
Bring your weapons and armor to me. I'll fix it up right.
Looking for any potions? So you're interested in my potions and ingredients?
pretty sure I don't need any of these anymore. I mean, the potions like True Shot might be useful. They'd be more useful if I ever used them. But that's a story for a different time.
Plenty of potions and ingredients.
So I gotta visit that. You know what? Let me do the stuff with at Fort Frostmouth first. Fort Frostmouth first. That's a tongue twister.
I trust you're not planning any trouble. What can I do for you?
You're back. Please, tell me what you found. Let me see that. Huh, I knew it. Gracian's death wasn't because of a rock fall. Now that I have his journal in hand, I can get some closure from the East Empire Company. Make them pay for lying to everyone.
Good luck with that.
Thank you. Now, I believe I owe you a little more than a debt of gratitude for all that work you did. Here, it's not much, but it's the best an old retired miner can do. Mark my words.
I do like the design of these door handles. Which is a weird thing to, like, be interested in, I guess. There are some pretty cool door handles. Also, what did I just get? Because it was heavy, whatever it was. Either that or this stopped being a quest item.
It's busy. Everything I've got on display. Really.
I don't think we actually have pure alteration. So, and even if we do, I ain't gonna miss that opportunity up. It's just too, you know, too good. See, the rings I'll keep. But these circlets weigh too much. Considering I'm not in any position to just easily sell them. Or easily turn them into something that would sell for more and level enchanting in the process. It seems to me the best decision to just sell them like that. Probably still going to be overloaded, but oh well. Oh, let's see if we can, is there like an enchanting table around here? I forgot to check. No. I wouldn't be surprised if there's one somewhere else, but I'm not looking for it.
Nope. Sorry.
And while we're here.
Oh, it's you. This isn't good.
Before I could blink, all the miners were dead. This is what I get for skimping on labor. Well, unless might be over either way. It looked like a dead end if the place started crawling.
Done and done.
I was about to say, as soon as I kill that guy, the sneak detection is going to go way, way down. You know, down from what it already was, which was non-existent practically. Still not picking it up. Maybe I look like a tree. Why is that skull worth 50 gold? Who wants to buy this? Who wants that skull? I am confused. So that's the first part, where if you get, you just need 4 relics and then you'll get the plus 10 to enchanting.
Yes? What did you need?
Any luck? Well, now we'll have to sweeten the pot a bit. This I never get tired of that sound. It'll take me days to dig up some more labor and swing back.
let's kick some spawn ash, but
Knew I heard something.
why do I honestly have... I might just either get a different companion, definitely not Serana, someone. Someone who isn't Serana. Someone with better sneak skill, I swear. Or just no one at all, honestly. I don't even know.
That'll teach. Who's there?
Men, an invader has entered the fort. Prepare yourselves for an ambush. Fort Frostmoth will never fall. Long live the Empire!
Do you need something? If you think it'll help.
So I'm wondering. Let me actually look up what the armor of Azadal's supposed to do, because I don't remember it being just plus 10 enchanting. Nope, that's what it does. I remembered something different. Maybe I dreamed something different. I don't even know. Yeah, I definitely need to drop a bunch of those.
Can't wait to see it. Where'd you come from?
Got him. Never mind. I think we're supposed to go the other way. Unless this is the way to the...
Where'd you done and done.
Yeah, I think we took a wrong turn. It's weird because we're not getting like any markers, but I mean, hey. Do I need markers? Eh, not really. Man, why did my frame rate go down for a second there? Oh, master locked. Let's break some lockpicks, why not? Sit back and crack a few. You know what? Let's do the inefficient but effective way of clearing these locks. You'll typically at least find where it roughly is doing this, and you gain some lockpick experience as you do. Could be there. No. Get a feeling. Nah. Where is it then? So it's like right around here. Is it like... It now occurs to me that that lockpick breaking in the beginning was unnecessary. Mead. Cyrodiilic brandy. Don't mind if I do. Cheese. Spiced wine. Rare items, moon sugar. Serana, you have things to carry.
Oh, what is it? This better not be all the things you just can't be bothered with.
No, it's a Hall Sheogorath himself would be pleased to see.
Can't wait to see the courtyard thing.
Darn.
Who's there?
Actually, nope. Wrong one. Wrong one. I don't have the carry weight to be schlepping around so many heartstones. Alright, 1 second. I'll be right back. Yep, 1 second. I'll be right back. So, we're back now. I was killing spiders in this room. There was an actual spider that I had to go take care of in real life. So, such is life. That is an acceptable, use of my time. Dealing with spiders. So how are we supposed to... This wasn't the spot that was essential. Aha. Supposed to go down here. Didn't see this at first. Got him. Taking that. I think that's useful for another quest along the line. Yes, please. Where's the way out of here? Oh. Alright, we need to be really careful because I think this guy can paralyze you. In fact, let's use the good stuff. Ah, the really good stuff. And, too bad. I'm going to keep that in my back pocket until something else has the Chaos Enchantment. Because it is unique and cool. There's Potion of Strength. Yeah, that'll do it. Let's move it, move it.
Yes? What did you need?
Hightail it back to Raven Rock, where hopefully we can dispose of something somewhere. You know what we can do? Find some East Empire thing. Hopefully this shack has one. And then drop off some less important stuff. guessed correctly, because there is one right in here.
Oh, what is it? This better not be all the things you just can't be bothered with. Can't wait to see the courtyard again. What now? If you think it'll help. Can't wait to see the courtyard.
Okay, so back to town, and let's see if we can finally get that house after. Well, I think we got to be contacted by what's his face, so we'll have to see. But that might be the last thing we do, and then we finally get the house, and then I should probably actually play some Valheim next. But I've been a little skittish because they updated it, and it's kind of like terrifying. They added a lot more things to kill you.
I can't believe you found a way to reopen the mine.
Serve House Redorin or serve Hell. Last time I rode Jarlan's ship, I was...
What news do you bring, Lord Frostmoth? I had my suspicions that he was undead. How else could he have survived for over 200 years? It's a shame. There are quite a few tales of General Carius's exploits, including the founding of Raven Rock. Councillor Morvain told me to give this to you if you made it back in one piece. Better than a soldier's pay, so you should be thankful.
Okay, jeez.
I'm sorry to bother you. Second Councillor Rano asked me to come find you. All he wanted me to do is track you down and send you to him. Look, this is important. Please, go speak to the...
That's a lot of money.
For all I know, I might
It's
be the
busier
last
now.
Imperial
I'm beginning to like this partnership. Things are... All I'm wondering is how long it'll take for House Redorin to begin ignoring us again. Everything I've got on display, really.
What else to sell? Yeah, scrolls. That'll do it.
You need it. Supplies? You know where to.
Sure action. It has been a blessing to us all, sir.
Where's what's his face? There he is.
Thank you for coming. After everything you've already done for Ravenlock, I hate to ask for more, but I can't risk Councillor Morvain being killed. The Ulan family of House Lalu, a rival great house, has placed a death mark on the Councillor's head. It's a private matter. The problem is I don't have any solid proof that anyone from House Lalu is hidden among us. Only my suspicions. May be justified, but it certainly isn't appreciated. Councillor Morvain simply feels that I'm afraid that one day I'll awaken and discover him dead. I do. Ravenlock is a... If any of them is, I had a feeling I need you to start out. The best place to start would... He provides you any leads, check them out before bringing them to my attention. Can't afford to make any mistakes.
My speech skills such where I should be able to just, you know, get any speech check easy.
You've brought so much hope to our people. We are forever in your debt.
It's this chick, if I remember correctly. So,
Head over to the wretched.
we'll see if she feels that way in a little bit.
Welcome to the wretched next street. Well, well, Adril's got himself a spy, does he? Ozura knows he needs all the help he can get. He's been... No. I just think he's going about this the wrong way. Actually, I do. If you want to catch those slippery slaughterfish, you need... There's an Ulan ancestral tomb near the temple. If you were to wait inside for whomever that is, I'm betting. What makes you think I have it? Anytime Adril and the Redoran Guard made a move, the Ulans, you can thank me if it works. Until then, I'd head to the tomb, waiting till the visitor shows up.
Do we have to... I think if the quest says specifically to wait, I think that's fine. I mean, it makes sense. There's no, like, it's not... It's more against wait spamming that the rule is. Actually, what does the rule say? I have it right here, don't I? No wait spamming. Yeah, that's all it says. Man, I really wrote this well. I mean, not to toot my own horn or anything, but every time I look at it, like, oh, I think I did a thing that would have been that's a questionable thing. It's like, oh no, when I originally started this, I more or less planned for whatever that would occur. Yeah, I more or less figured it out in terms of what would occur. Yeah, it's that chick. Like, I mean, there was the one time where I had to reload because... it wasn't that I had to reload. It was that I had to go into the console and unstuck myself. Hola. Your sneak detection is terrible. I think even if it was a problem, it would be an exception in this case.
I hope Geld has proved useful. Are you sure? So Geldus's plan worked, eh? Every time if Telesu's involved in any sort of plot to harm Councillor Moore, I'm not kicking down anyone's. If you're wrong about Telesu, things would quickly go downhill around here. If you have evidence and it places your life in peril, I would expect you to do whatever you must to keep yourself alive. Here, this key should open the front door of the manor in case they've locked it. Good luck.
I mean, it is like the middle of the day, basically. Yeah, dinner time.
With the asphalt.
So, I mean, you probably wouldn't... Like, if you actually had to sneak into their house right now, you wouldn't want to do it at this time. You'd want to do it, Actually, I don't really know. But it wouldn't be this time. You know, that would be the time when they would be having dinner. I think. Oh yeah, this place is nice. I can't wait to use this. I can't wait for this to be mine. This place is nice. Roomy. Interesting. Oh yeah. Where's the evidence? Give me this house.
Stop hiding, coward. I'll make it quick. I promise.
Oh, hi guys. Hey, this feels kind of wrong. Hey, stop hurting. Yeah, this feels kind of wrong, but, no, well, no point in letting it go out any longer than it has to. It's unsettling when they don't fight back, you know? It's like, no, I don't like this. Just rubs me the wrong way. Where's this safe? Mention a key to a safe. I don't see the safe. Oh, there it is. I hope those bodies go away when I actually get the house. If not, I'll like put him in a room and lock the door, I guess? I don't even know. This game is morbid sometimes.
No help.
Did you find any evidence at Severin Manor? Then we find it. All that remains now is chasing them. Good. I'm going to send 2 of the best Reverend Guard we have to take them. See that you do. We can't afford to let these traitors slip away.
I'm going to try to protect these 2 guys to the best of my ability, but as far as I know, they might just, like, immediately die. So where do we gotta go? All the way over at Ashfollow. Well, off we go. You know what? Why don't I just take the... Why don't I just take the normal road? Instead of trying to waltz up a steep cliff face like I usually do. I realize I said that as I basically just did the same thing, but hey, it'll have its try hard. So yeah, we're going right in the correct direction. After I do this, I think I'm going to take a break from Solstheim. Which I realize seems kind of stupid because I just got the house. But I get the feeling things would be easier if I had Arvac. That's my reasoning.
We have come south to test our worth against the mighty Netch. Will you join us? Well met, friend. May we all fight or die well.
Faismir, you won't leave here alive.
No, I don't want to use those. I don't want to use my good Daedric arrows against that.
Our victory will bring meat and bones to our people and glory to our families. They will sing stories of this day.
Let's imagine that sung story for a second here. We were hunting a Netch, and then some dude in full plate armor showed up and instantaneously murdered it. But don't worry, we asked him to first. The end. Oh, great. In my way, I don't feel like dealing with them. They could duke it out, I really don't care. Is that just bones? It's a lot of dead people. Ah, this is why. Found the culprits. Oh, that's a lot of them. Jeez. Oh no. Where's Servana go? Ah, who knows? Who knows? Who cares? Oh yeah, they're scripted to die. They're already dead when you get there. Which is interesting, because these guys go down super easy.
Yes? What did you need? If you think it'll help.
Just carry those. You know what? Carry all this stuff too. What did she grab that was like... Oh yeah, Savos Aran's amulet. I do want that. And that.
Can't wait to see the courtyard again.
What was that? You're going to pay for this.
I also don't really think Serana does like much damage at all. I'm not gonna say any damage. He does some, clearly. I don't think much, especially compared to like what is needed. Where's the... Ah, here it is. Ooh! Well, at least he can take solace and he was already dead. Band trap to the butt. That's gotta hurt. Malediction. What's that do? Fear? Oh, no. Soul gem. Well, just looks like dollars to me.
Do you need something? Alright, let's see what you have. Can't wait to see the courtyard.
Serana, please move. This looks fun. Hey, Serana, please don't step on any of those. Okay, now you can step on them if you so desire. They're worth quite a bit. I'll grab these, because they're worth quite a bit, and they're not that difficult to carry around. You know, 5 weight, it's not bad. Everything else, eh. Man, they just have like a smorgasbord of arrows. Oh, I guess we just gotta walk out of here the old-fashioned way. Unless there's some way out under here. No. No, there's not. Ooh, we get to level up. Take a wild guess. Hello, Asher the Weeb. How are you today? I think I should probably put some stuff into archery, actually. And you know what? Let's put that one in there as well. That is good. It is good to be good. Yeah. Although a lot of it's just, I mean, look at, I went the wrong way again. How many, 3 legendaries on Illusion? I just play super carefully is all. Of course, it's on Legendary and I'm not, Legendary Hardcore, meaning I'm not, you know, highest difficulty and I'm not to die. If I die, it's over. And, if you actually check the, last stream, I made a stupid mistake where I almost died. I didn't actually die, but I almost lost that level 74 character to fall damage over there. Keyword almost. I think it did like 700 damage the fall. So not fun. Not fun that. Oh, cricket. Also, at this point, you know, I've already gotten past the point where I need to be too concerned about, you know, actually dying in combat. Mostly because of the armor and the build and how much damage I can dish out. I'm typically safe. I'm safe from one-shots, I think, at this point. I think even, like, the biggest, meanest legendary dragon biting me couldn't bring me down instantaneously. Hello. So hopefully now we get Severin Manor, we can drop some stuff off, and now the question is, do we stay in Solstheim, or... I think it might even be better to move some things to Solstheim. Although I'll have to sort of test that out. Because if I recall, you can get even better gear if you swap between. There's like different things you can get from a black book somewhere. One's like improves mage skill effectiveness. One improves thief skill effectiveness, and one improves warrior skill effectiveness. And assuming you know what I'm getting at, you have the thief one on for alchemy, you have the mage one on for enchanting, and you have the warrior one on for smithing, and then loop that, you can get really strong gear. I mean, not that my gear isn't already really strong, but I mean, if there was any playthrough where you sort of want to test how far you can go, it's the one where you're not supposed to die. I think that's probably the best. Of the three, I think Sneaky Assassin's the most fun. Sneak Archer's very effective, but I don't think it's that fun, honestly. Like, actually going up with the, one-handed dagger and stabby is the most fun, in my opinion. But it's completely ineffective early game. So I feel like Sneaky Assassin and Sneaky Archer are like the same playthrough, but prioritized to different ends of the spectrum. Like, you can always be a Sneak Archer.
What did you need?
But I think at the end of like a sneak playthrough, I'm usually using the dagger the most.
Well, what happened? Were you able to track down Vendel? Then it's finally over. What of the Redoran Guard I sent to assist you? Damn it. I was hoping to protect our people by sending them. To think that Vendel would stoop so low as to hire those fetchers. I'm glad you killed him. Wonderful. Simply wonderful. Councillor Morvain will be quite pleased when he hears about this. Follow me, and I'll take you to the councillor.
You think you stand a chance?
What the? Did they follow me all the way into this? That's a first. Early equipment for Assassin, the best would probably just be leather armor, honestly. A good set of leather armor is pretty good. I would say, though, the problem is getting elven gear is a pain. I would honestly say just getting the Thieves Guild stuff done as quick, like getting that Thieves Guild armor as quickly as you possibly can. You could probably go straight from leather armor to Thieves Guild. I think that's what I've done several times. Because there's no real like sneak armors in the light armor tree. I mean, there's leather, but then the stuff that's prioritized for like sneaking is like primarily faction armors. You don't really feel like a sneaky assassin when you're in elven armor or scale armor or glass armor or dragon scale armor. They all feel like combat light armors. But that's primarily aesthetics. You could go with elven if you wanted.
I haven't seen a smile on your face like that in a long time.
This visitor has single-handedly dealt with a threat that could have ended your life. Vendel, Telesue, and Miri Severin weren't who they appeared to be. I'm afraid they were here to avenge Villa Ulen's death.
Vendel? But he's done so much for Raven Rock. How could this be possible?
They did it to gain our confidence, Counselor. They had us all fooled.
Oh, and as far as weapons are concerned, I would suggest...
Don't say that.
It's not your fault.
Get the crossbow from the Dawn Guard early on.
Step forward. What you've done for me, for all of Raven Rock, goes far beyond what I would have expected from a traveler to our town. For this, you have my deepest gratitude. Now, I'm certain, however, since the Severin family, or whoever they were, as counselor, you've earned your citizenship here, and I hope you'll consider staying with us as a member of our community.
Man, these people pay the big bucks, I swear. I think Thieves Guild armor tier 1 is better for generally sneaking and theft. If I recall, Dark Brotherhood tier 1 armor has buffs to sneak attacks. So, I think it might just be melee sneak attacks, though. I'd have to look into that. But I generally would say Brotherhood armor is probably better for combat. I mean, true to the factions. So, let's find... I don't think this stuff respawns, if I recall. Oh, great, they're still dead. Get out of the bedroom, please. Alright, where can I stash these people? Great. Alright, out of sight, out of mind. Hey. Alright, now it's just interior decoration. Hopefully they get removed later, but like... And I can always remove them with the console. But like... Okay, this is funny for now. I might just keep it. That's an interesting thing. I rarely ever mix armors. I probably should, though. You know, it's kind of just... I think it's fair to say it's pretty lame to just use only what, like, it's basically using whatever armor they decided was a set.
What now? Alright, let's see what you have.
Although she does need the elven dagger back, as well as the things to make her look cool. Specifically... Serana looks so cool with the steel boots and the gauntlets. Like, I know it takes down her carry weight, but that's too cool to skip. I'm not selling those. She looks too cool with them. So, here's the answer to that question. I have sold a lot of stuff. Like, a lot of stuff. That, and I haven't been that good about using it for, like, training stuff. I should definitely use it more for training skills. I sort of slept on that. Because it's hard, I'm not fast traveling. People who have skills to train are typically very far away. I definitely should do it more often. I mean, that, and I was typically selling stuff that was quite expensive. Like, I would enchant things and then sell them. Or sell alchemy potions, which I'm probably going to do again and probably going to get a lot of stuff for it. Because I did make alchemy legendary. Alright, what is weighing me down? Oh, probably the cheese wheels. Yeah, that's a contender. What could possibly be weighing me down? Oh, cheese. And all these soul gems. But I think I'm gonna... I'm gonna drop these in here as well. Because I figure it's probably going to be on Solstheim where I'm doing most of the enchanting from now on. Oh, well, not most of it, but the stuff that actually matters. I probably should, yeah, I'm going to move the stuff that I've stored away over into here, because it's safer storage, probably. But yeah, let's take a look at some of the other stuff in terms of... Jesus... Halfway to 1,000,000. Holy. Skill increases over 1,000. Training sessions only 25. Yeah, those are rookie numbers. I gotta bump those numbers up. Diseases contracted 32. That's fun. The crime's been kept pretty low. It hasn't been 0, because I'm also not reloading, so anytime I accidentally punch someone or kill a chicken, I gotta answer for that. But I've paid everything off. I can't remember who that was, but I'm sure he deserved it. And I think even in the description of this, it was remain a relatively upstanding citizen. I mean, like, come on, you're walking around with a bunch of, you know, proper weapons. You're on a mission. You know, who's to say what's a murder? You're like, he was gonna attack me anyway. What does it matter if it's an assault because I struck first? I mean, like, come on. Like, I couldn't do the Thieves Guild quest line because that would be actually stealing from, like, normal people, and probably, you know, especially since I couldn't reload, I'd probably end up having issues with pickpocket and having to go to jail a bunch, and then not being able to fast travel from those jails, so it would kind of suck. But so far, so good. I wish it was Nazim. It's not Nazim. I might make an exception at the very end of the game to just shoot Nazim in the head. Hey, Serana. Heavy stuff. And also, dude, I got plenty of arrows. We're not low on arrows here. Although, let's get rid of these. Because I think they shoot in a horrible arc. Yeah. I'm gonna try and hit myself in the... Come on, come on, come on. Can you hit yourself? Well.
Yes? What did you need?
But yeah, sadly, not Nazim. I wish it was Nazim, but it wasn't. Nazim yet lives. Which we'll have to fix sometime.
I can't wait to see the courtyard again.
I'm 100% sure I have the skill, both in sneak and bows, to insta-kill Nazim with no one noticing. Heimsker too, probably, so he could shut up. But I don't know. I feel like that's a slippery slope to peace and quiet, and we can't have that. The trouble with pickpocketing is that if you actually do it the way that Skyrim intended without save scumming, the mechanic sucks. You can have it max a 90% chance of stealing something, which means every instance you try to steal something, even if you're maxed out with skill, you have a 1 in 10 chance of going to jail, basically. Which is stupid. I don't care how realistic it is, it's stupid. It'd be understandable if it was 99, but it's 90. More evidence that the people who coded this game have no idea how percentages work. They made everything just a simple percent and are like, deal with it.
Anything good? I can't wait to see the courtyard again.
You know, I've heard that several times, but, I mean, I'm sure there's tons of channels like mine. It's just, you know, it takes time. I'm sure there's tons of people who work just as hard as I do, if not harder. YouTube is, well, it's fickle. It's not that, it's sort of like the whole Skyrim percentage thing, but in real life. You know, the difference between a channel that gets 1,000 views a day and a channel that gets 10,000 views a day is 1 order of magnitude, and it's real easy to go up 1 order of magnitude with YouTube you can snap your fingers, you get one good video, and you go up an entire order of magnitude. And the difference scales linearly. So you go up one order of magnitude in views, you go up an entire order of magnitude in how much you get, you know, basically how much you get paid. I mean, I currently don't get paid to do YouTube. I'm just hopping around a well. Which is perfectly fine. What's my 5th rule? Let me guess, fall damage is not a bug? Yeah, 5 and 6. Because it's not. Luckily, I haven't had to hang my hat with just like, well, fall damage isn't a bug, guys. I got myself killed. I've gotten close, but so far so good on that. But yeah, in terms of YouTube, like, I'm certain there are tons of underrated channels. It's the way YouTube works. It's sort of, I don't want to say high risk, high reward, but you can wake up one day and your channel's 10 times as popular. Or you can wake up one day, and it works in reverse too. You know, you can wake up one day, usually just doubles and plateaus. Or halves and plateaus, but doesn't often work the way you want it to. It's not in any way proportional to how much work you put into it.
Yes? Can't say I'd mind. Get yourself settled then.
Yeah, primarily, you know, I mean, I do kind of rely on people like you, you know. I do very much appreciate it, you know, staying, us having a chat. That's what makes the streaming part of it fun. The other parts of the channel where I, you know, got into nature, that's its own reward. Because if you check the rules, I'm not quite allowed to fast travel. I can use other transportation, but in order to prevent me from just fast traveling all over the place, yeah. That it's not to just like it was more important in the early game where you could generally avoid, you know, random encounters. It's to make random encounters more of a thing. I suppose it would be understandable to just return, you know, go back and forth from Solstheim. But, I mean, hey. I've got the funds to spare, you know? 250 gold is a drop in the bucket. I also take the carriages around as well. It makes the game more difficult and more realistic. Which is, you know, part of the challenge. I mean, no fast travel on its own could be its own challenge. You know, that's sufficiently challenging enough that I'm pretty sure, you know, if you look on YouTube, I bet people have done streams of no fast travel challenges on their own. I tell you, it was very annoying in the early game. Because you would just run into bear after saber cat after wolf after assassin. Look how many Dark Brotherhood Assassins notes I have. Can't catch a break with these guys. It's definitely normal. Like, when I'm playing normal Skyrim, I use fast travel all the time. Because it's so convenient, and it's a part of the game. You know? I generally don't like games that don't have fast travel when I'm just playing by myself. But I thought for the challenge it would be nice. And I do think it would... I think there were upsides that I didn't appreciate before. There's so many just random vistas that you get to just enjoy. You know, like, how often do you get to enjoy the map design in the mountains if you're just bouncing between places you've already discovered? Especially, like, walking through the rift. Oh my god, that hold is beautiful. Like, even if fast traveling's your thing, I would suggest, you know, take a walk around every once in a while. Especially, like, I can forgive it if you're, like, fast traveling. You know, there's nothing to see here. There is stuff to see, like, over here. This place is actually really nice. So is this part of Whiterun. Falkreath, generally, here as well. And just the Rift in general is just so nice. And down here, especially like around here, really nice. The Reach also can look kind of nice if you can stomach going to the Reach, which is it's a lot to ask. The Reach is pretty miserable. So, Elder Scrolls 6 is seriously only going to be PS5 only? Oh, are you talking about like they have to release it on PC, please? They have to, please. I'm not shelling out for actually. Elder Scrolls 6 would definitely make me shell out for a console. That would be the straw that broke the camel's back. I mean, we do have a PS4, but like, I can't not play Elder Scrolls 6. Like, come on.
You're that mage from the college, right? Hear things have finally calmed down over there.
So, you know, I'm gonna sleep until I can sell some stuff to the castle blacksmith. It'll just be easier if I do that. Are you referring to, like, you know, no Xbox or whatever? I haven't heard... I mean, I haven't heard anything about it.
Got some fresh... Sure thing. It's yours for a day. I'll show you to your room. Right this way.
6 hours. I mean, on the brights, like, people still play Oblivion. People still play Morrowind. In fact, I should play Morrowind and Oblivion. I have them, I just haven't gotten around to it. Steam, you know? I don't think people are going to stop playing Skyrim. It's going to be like Morrowind and Oblivion, or like Fallout 3 or New Vegas, where people play it, because it's fun. It has its charm. It has things that are annoying, but it has stuff that's worth it. Grab those two. That looks good, and yes.
Weather is calm. The
Yeah, I would be genuinely surprised if out of all the Elder Scrolls games, you know, people stop playing Skyrim. Because people still play all the old Elder Scrolls. I can't even remember what Skyrim looks like without mods. Because, I mean, like, I think these textures are modded. Like, I'm pretty sure they are. I know the water is modded. I know the map is modded. Like, the normal map doesn't look like this, but I can't even remember what they normally looked like anymore. It's just so foreign to me for it to not look like this. Although I don't think that the mountains are cool from a distance, but they lack. If you actually know how mountains look in real life, they lack banding, which makes them kind of look like piles of rock.
Need a ride? Where do you want to go?
Yeah, there's definitely some things that I want to drop off at the main base.
Yes? What did you need?
Let's see. Dragons, vampires. What'll it be today? Not bothered? Perfect. Yeah, I'll go around this way, why not? What's interesting is that Lakeview Manor doesn't even have the best view in Skyrim. In fact, none of these. Although I think the one that's like over here has a pretty great view. Like a pretty fantastic view, actually. But, you know, for something that sounds so appealing, you know, Lakeview Manor, that sounds great. Kind of like, actually. Right now. Let's drop off some And you know what, I'll drop off the niche jelly as well. I don't foresee, you know, falling to my death anytime soon. Welcome back. Also, how can you afford a PC these days? I've been looking to upgrade, but everything's so expensive. Like, just genuinely, like, it's like, oh yeah, I could get a new graphics card. What's the graphics card prices? And then I look, and it's like, well, I guess I'm just gonna have this 960. I think it's a 960 for a little while longer. I still feel like I'm carrying it too much, but I think that's primarily just a Nordic mace. That would also explain some things. Drop those too. I think what might be good is actually leveling up alchemy some. Ah, understandable. Oh? Any particular reason? I mean, I've already leveled it up to 100 once. I'm primarily looking for, like, perk points, is the thing. And also, considering this is a no-death, snake blood's also pretty useful.
Yes?
I actually didn't level it up early because I was worried that it would inflate my, it would inflate my level and I wouldn't be able to handle a lot of the stuff that was coming at me. But as for right now, I'm primarily looking towards, like, getting more perk points. And also, the alchemy enchanting loop for gear is also pretty useful. Not to mention, I just have buckets of alchemy ingredients, so, like, there's that too. Did I put stuff in here instead? Did I accidentally, like... Hold on. Oh, I accidentally put the gear. Although, you know what? We have everything now. Let's just level it up. Let's go. Why not? Giant lichen is paralyze. Question is, what else is paralyze? Canis root. Canis root is paralyze. Huh? Is giant... guess giant lichen isn't. Maybe I'm just an idiot. Must have made some mistake. Which one is? One of them is. Can't remember quite which one is then. Yeah, which one's what? There's got to be something else that has paralyze. Something else that grows in the swamp. Alright, alchemy's up. So we gotta drop some perk points. Histcarp. Huh, that's convenient. I bet Pearl's another one that's like... Welcome back. It always hurts when I'm doing it the old-fashioned way instead of just looking it up when I'm using, like, really valuable ingredients like pearls. Like, it's physically painful. Like... It's like, just give me the thing. Oh well. Spore tusk. Oh, and that reminds me, all the other stuff is Man, that Netch jelly's some nice stuff. Paralysis and fortify carry weight. Some valuable potions there. Alright, now, what are some fortify barter, fortify archery? Creep cluster, giant's toe, and wheat is the most powerful potion that you can cheaply make. Let me actually save that. This is also a really good potion. Can add some things to it, if I recall, like fortify conjuration. Oh, that leveled up quick. Alright, see you in 2 days, Asher. Have fun. Oh. Get some good rest. And yeah, that leveled me up real good. Jeez. So red mountain flower. What do we got here that's like fortify two-handed, resist fire, and regen stamina. Although, before we do that, generate magicka. Slow. Sounds like a good one. Salt pile. Generate magicka. Garlic. And garlic, I think, has regenerate health as well. Water breathing. Only Nordic barnacle. Darn it. Resist fire. That's a good potion. Let's check with some other common ingredients if there's anything that'll make it really pop. List rewards, not bad. Blue mountain flowers, real good. So salt pile. Let's see what else we can do with salt piles. Well, I think probably damage regenerate magic is a good bet. You know what? Let's just use some of the... Let's just mash some stuff together. Is it efficient? No. But hey. It is what it is. I'm gonna avoid stuff like pearls. Yeah, let me guess, I'm carrying too much to be able to run. Unsurprising. Oh, and let's do some muffling. Because we're out of... $93. Do you have any rings of illusion? I'm sure we did at one point and I sold it. Likely. Also, I think I'm going to prematurely call it in terms of alchemy, specifically because I think we're going to start dipping into stuff that's like, you know, stuff that we would really want to use for like actual important stuff. And also, I feel like if I make any more potions, I'm practically already not going to be able to carry this load. I'll be able to manage it probably with putting the armor on. But you know, I feel like if we turn everything into these potions, it's just going to be too much. Too much to carry. So we'll get to level 76, and then I think I'll go for a tour around Skyrim selling stuff. Or in fact, Janessa, where are you? Who is she? I also think what would probably be a good idea is taking some of these unfilled soul gems and storing them away. Just about like half of each of the big ones. Where is she? I hear her. But where is she? Where is she gone? There she is.
Yes, right. Take a look.
There goes her money. Darn. That could be useful as well. I'll also grab the arrows because they weigh nothing, and you know what weighs stuff? Poisons.
I'll be here.
Up to 750. Put another point in the alchemist. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4 more perk points for this. Perk points are getting annoyingly difficult to come by. It is nice to know, though, it's not that difficult to get so many alchemy ingredients in one spot that you can level it up really quickly, provided you have the proper gear to do so.
Yes? What did you need?
I wish there were more like gold sinks in this game, though. That would be nice. 96. Hey, it's already 12:08. Gives me something to do next time I stream Skyrim, which might be in a little while. I might do a vibe next stream. Have to see, though. Anyway, do hope you've learned something, enjoyed, and as always, wish you the best. Till next time.